Hi, I'm Tiffany Craig of Continuum Counseling Services in Columbia, Maryland, and this is your Mental Health Minute. We've been talking about anxiety, and in my first anxiety blog, we talked about chemically what's going on when we're anxious. And then the subsequent two blogs, I gave you two different techniques that you can use to help stop the flow of adrenaline, that chemical shift, so that you can then process your thoughts in a more effective way when you're feeling anxious. So just to review, managing anxiety is always a matter of first, chemically controlling what's going on in your body, and second, managing the thoughts that are spurning the anxiety and creating more and more anxiety in your system in an unhelpful way. So today's technique is called a multisensory reground. It's not as complicated as it sounds. So basically, your body doesn't know where it is until you tell it where it is. And you tell it where it is through your senses. So when you're anxious, your body is chemically firing as if you're in the thing that you have imagined, whether it's something in the past that you're remembering or something in the future that you're anticipating, but it's something really not helpful. And so your body is seizing up, imagining that you're in this terrible, awful place, when in reality, you're probably in this current moment absolutely 100% safe. Okay? So the way to get your body to cooperate with that is to remind it that it's here and now. So to do that, I'd like you to just look around the room. You can even look in the video and just name three things that you see. I see the lamp, I see the curtains, I see some little statuette under that plant. You start to describe things to yourself, your neocortex starts to come back online, and it tells that fight or flight or freeze or fawn response to just go to sleep. Let mama get this. Let me take care of this with my neocortex. Okay, so three things that you see. They go through all five of your senses. Three things that you hear. Right now I can hear the blower in the room. I can hear my dog on the floor going, and I can hear my own voice in my head. So that's three things I hear. Feel. Often, honestly, feel is the easiest one to access when you're anxious, because all you have to remember to do is grab something. So I'm going to grab the shell off this table. Okay. So I'll just start describing to myself, okay, I feel the bumpiness of it, and I feel a hard ridge over here, and then there's a smooth part in here. And as I'm connecting with this tactilely, I'm starting to get back online again with the neocortex instead of the sympathetic nervous system being dominant, okay? So we did see, we did hear, we did feel. What am I forgetting? Taste. It's very difficult to taste things. Taste may be a difficult one, and I hate to do this, but if you're really in a desperate spot, and I wouldn't do this any other time, but okay, I taste salt, I taste yuck, I taste my lotion. Okay, I don't recommend that in general because it's maybe not so sanitary, but if you need to get out of a panic attack, that may be more important than being 100% sanitary in that moment. For smell, smell actually works the fastest, but it's sometimes hard to access. It works the fastest because it actually goes to a different part of the brain. So it's exciting a different part of the brain and bringing you back to here and now in a different way. But smell is very important. So even if you have a cold, if you really think about it, this is gross, but you can actually smell what's going on inside when you have a cold, but you have to focus on it. Often it's helpful just pick up a shirt and smell it and start to describe it. I don't know, I smell detergent. So people say, okay, so what does the detergent smell like? I don't know, it smells clean. Well, what does clean smell like? I don't know, it's sort of fresh, it's sort of floral, it's sort of really work yourself and keep asking yourself, okay, well, what does that smell like? What does it really smell like? Because that exercise of describing is getting your neocortex back online, telling your fear response to go to sleep, and helping you start to manage the anxiety in a different way. The multisensory reground is probably the most powerful tool you have in the middle of a panic attack. And I would encourage you just to practice and memorize. Just grab something and start to describe it. Just grab something. Step number one, grab something. You're having a panic attack, touch something. Touch your shoulder, touch your own hand, touch your face, touch something and start to describe it to yourself. And then after you start to describe that to yourself, then you're probably going to start to remember, okay, there's four other senses. What are they? What do I see? What do I hear? What do I smell? What do I taste? And that will get you chemically firing here and now instead of in the panic state that you were in just a moment ago. Okay, so that's our third technique for managing sympathetic nervous system overdrive. Okay, and this has been your Mental Health Minute. Take care. You know, let's face it, sometimes life is just hard. The good news is you don't have to go through it alone. We all hit different bumps and challenges along the way, and I'm here to help you. So go to my website, www.mypeace.co. That's www.mypeace.co, not com, C-O. I do mean that. And click on the Contact Tiffany button. Let's talk. You can send me an email, you can text me, you can call me, either way. But let's figure out how we can get you moving from surviving to thriving. As the great Maya Angelou once wrote, surviving is important, but thriving is elegant. So let's thrive. I'll talk to you soon.